June 7th, 2014, and the Belmont Stakes just happened. The 146th Belmont Stakes at Belmont Park in New York, New York, as California Chrome was going for the Triple Crown. Tonalist won. But the thing I want to talk about is that this race was fixed. This was an obvious fix. If you saw the race, as soon as my initial reaction while watching the race was that it was fixed. I was watching, I'm like, what is California Chrome doing? Even before the race, when I heard that this race in California Chrome as a horse was the most bet upon horse and most bet upon race in the history of horse racing. More people bet on California Chrome to win this race than have ever bet on any horse ever. Now, do you really think they're going to take that loss? The biggest loss in the history of horse racing gambling? No, they're not going to take that loss. And you saw they didn't even make it look good. At least make it look good. Yeah, it looked good, the finish of Tonalist and, Commander, whatever. Yeah, it was like nose to nose. But California Chrome was like running to the stands in the middle of the race. California Chrome ran the worst race I've ever seen a horse race. It's amazing California Chrome even came in 5th place. Should have came in last. The way California Chrome was racing, even though really California Chrome had this race won until at the end California Chrome threw the race. Before the final turn, California Chrome was in great position to win the race. On the inside, in 3rd place, 3rd, 4th, just right there. And then, all of a sudden, California Chrome goes to the outside before the final turn and takes that turn wide. The shortest distance around the track is inside. The further out you race, that's extra steps. That's an extra distance. You're racing more than what the track is. California takes the turn wide, going outside so wide. Why would you do this? Unless you're trying to lose. California Chrome goes way outside for the final turn. Then once it's the final stretch, California Chrome continues to go further and further and further wide. Racing not straight. Racing fucking not north to south, but east to west. What? How are you gonna keep going to the right, to the right, to the right? When you race in a straight line, you get to the point where you're like, all right, we're in the straightaway. You go straight, but no, the horses kept going over and over to the right, to the right, to the outside, further and further out, and came in 5th place. And everybody took it on the chin. Not me. I didn't bet on the race. I'm not gonna bet on a race, especially when you know it's fixed and everybody loses. And California Chrome, and then just the funny thing too, right? To try to like cover up that they fixed it, they got the owner all like talking about, oh, Tonalist only raced in this race. That's the thing too. What? How is it that Tonalist doesn't race the Kentucky Derby, can't qualify for the Derby, comes into the Belmont Stakes fresh and takes it? Come on, man. They bring in fresh horses for this race just to be California Chrome. And then even he's going to say, oh, it's a coward's way out. Yeah, coward's way out. To cover up the big payday that you took when everyone bet on your horse and you had your horse lose. You had your jockey run the wackest race in horse racing history. Come on, everybody can see it, plain as day. Of course, I'm no expert, so let me know what you think. Do you think this was fixed? Did you bet on the race? Let me know in the comments below what you think about the 146th Belmont Stakes and if California Chrome threw the race, if this was legitimate or what.